What is up, everybody? Turboverse TV here today. So Nintendo has officially announced their newest Switch model, and people were doing podcast upon podcast, many several discussions and rumors about a Switch Pro being announced. Where Nintendo said, "Hey, we don't care what you guys want. We're gonna give you another addition to the Switch, but it won't be a Switch Pro. It's just gonna be a better screen." So the screen they got a 7-inch OLED screen, which is supposed to make the visuals look a lot better instead of, I guess, the 6.2-inch screen I had before. And it has like a wide stand now, so you can just lay it down with it has a better stand, I guess. And it has a Ethernet port for the Switch, so it's like maybe they showed in this video like they got the wide stand, so you can do this whole stuff with the stand. Let me see if they go to it. Like, who cares about the stuff? Let's see. Maybe they show the Ethernet port. I guess that must have skipped it or something. Oh, there we go. They show that you got an Ethernet port now. So you can play your online games. You have very little lag with the Ethernet wired LAN port. So you can just hook it straight into the Switch so you can have less lag online. But it's like this is literally like the bare minimum that anybody can do, any company can do. So I don't know which fan base is abused more at this point, the Sony fan base or the Nintendo fan base. They both get treated pretty badly by their company that they have loyalty to. They get treated pretty badly. So like this guy says, Nintendo gets the bare minimum award for just the new screen. Okay, so people have been asking for a more powerful Switch, so like these big third-party games that's on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC can actually come to Switch without being like a cloud-based service. So maybe like Resident Evil Village could be on Nintendo Switch, but nope. They continue making this weak hardware with just like minor improvements, like this, like he says right here, the bare minimum improvements, like a OLED screen, really OLED screen, and like an adjustable stand and a and a wired LAN port. And he says Nintendo's doing the bare minimum. Holy s! They added the LAN port. Sure, that should have been done. That should have been done a long time ago. This should have been added in when they first made the system, but they're just now making it, and they charge you for it. It's like, really, it just makes no sense. And then the price with this new Switch is $50 more than a regular Switch price. So they're charging $350 instead of $300. So this is pretty wild. It says, "That's nice and all, but I'm really looking forward to the Switch Pro." That is the Switch Pro that you're looking for. That's the improvement for the Nintendo console. It's like, does it also improve FPS? Nope. I think it's the same. I think it's the same specs as the other one. So very disappointing. I'm not gonna lie, this is very disappointing news. You think they're actually gonna make the Switch a lot better specs wise, so your games can play a lot smoother. They look a lot better. Well, they do look better with the OLED screen, but it's like people have been asking for a little bit more from Nintendo, and this is it. It's like, this is pretty wild. So he says Nintendo woke up feeling dangerous today. Zero performance improvements, upgrades that no one asked for. One useless OLED screen, no FPS improvements. Wow. It is like literally like Nintendo does the bare minimum. Like they legit do the bare minimum out of all the consoles. This is pretty ridiculous. Uh, some people are excited about this. Really, it's like it's an OLED screen. Big whoop-de-doo and a LAN port. I'm not about to upgrade. I'm probably won't. I'm more than likely I probably won't upgrade this thing. It's literally just an OLED screen. That's it. People are excited about this, and to think there were non-believers, really. I don't know, man. I'm not hyped about this. It seems like this is a bare minimum thing to do. You really managed to worst name the new Nintendo Switch, which was already worst name the Super Switch. Looks great though. Well, boys, we did it. The Switch Pro is no more. Can people finally shut up now? This isn't really. I don't really see why this is so. I don't get it. This is like not worth buying to me, in my opinion. But I don't know. Let's see if people sending quote tweets. Somebody saying finally. This year's new iPhone is just the same as last year, but with a bigger and better screen, but make it Nintendo Switch. Okay. Worth reminding folks there were 4DS models and 6 3DS models. We're still probably going to get Switch hardware revisions in the future. Weak sauce, if you have a light or no Switch at all, then it's a worthy purchase. But if you already have the Switch version 2, I say wait for other upgraded models. I have the first Switch model. I don't think this is worth upgrading, to be honest. Like, why buy a new Switch for a new OLED screen? Really? So you got to sell your old Switch and buy a new one just to get this OLED screen? I'll pass on that. No graphics improvement, but a wired LAN port. Wow. I never expected a Switch Pro, so I'm not disappointed. It is a shame that a $50 bump only gets you a nice portable screen and two features that should have been standard. Wide stand and a built-in LAN port. Like, that's literally a feature that they're selling you. Like, this is crazy. They're selling you the LAN port and a wide stand. This has to be some sort of joke, right? No performance enhancements, the same Joy-Cons that will sooner or later start drifting. No photos or even a minor user interface upgrade. Nothing. The bare minimum. Like, this is crazy. But people are losing their minds. Look at this guy losing his mind over this news, of this bare minimum stuff. Like, this is pretty wild. Massive swing and a miss here. I have a Vita with an OLED screen to play my indie titles on. Yes, Nintendo games don't need to be 4K 60, but this thing is ancient compared to current gen and last gen consoles. Oh, but there's a LAN port now. Hashtag Nintendo. Imagine keeping this secret for a year and then the only notable thing is the bigger screen. That is pretty wild. Nintendo is just like abusing this fan base at this point. Like, this is just ridiculous. This has to be a joke, right? I guess Nintendo is going to rely on streaming games than I originally thought. The industry insiders are real quiet right now. Although people seem pretty disappointed. Well, of course, it's like nothing really new. A 7-inch screen and a stand and a LAN port? Really? This looks cool, but no improvements to the dock mode. I'm personally not interested since I play mostly while streaming. Also, if you play handheld though, your thoughts. Okay. Huh, looks like a really good version of the Switch, but also not enough to make me want to replace my current model. This is great if you don't own a Switch already, but if you own a Switch, it doesn't make any sense to me to sell my Switch that I have right now to buy this one. It doesn't make any sense for me to do that. Each and every day that goes by when it comes to my gaming on Xbox has always made sense. I see people actually losing it, say no performance change or FPS, no upgrades in visuals. This isn't Xbox. This is the year Xbox stands out. You can hate Xbox, but it won't be denied at 100. Okay. Where is the Pro and 4K model? Same specs but OLED screen. Like, why Nintendo? Why? Maybe I'm missing something, but the announcement was trash. So we agree on this. It's like, I don't understand why people are losing their minds over this announcement over a LAN port, really? Disappointed for current Switch owners wanting to upgrade, but actually pretty dope for those looking to get there first. Better screen, sound, and stand for $50 more, not bad at all. I wish a new Switch for performance improvements, but a new screen is really needed, okay? New Nintendo Switch OLED model looks sick. Seems to be lacking on upgrades though. 7-inch. Okay, she's just saying the features. As someone who exclusively plays in handheld mode, this upgrade is a no-brainer for me. Very excited. Yeah, I'm upgrading. Nintendo would charge me $50 more for a brighter screen. Diehards will absolutely buy it, and parents will snag one for their kids. Nintendo's going to make bank on, I guess a slightly better console. Like, that's pretty crazy, bro. They gotta make it just slightly better, and people are gonna just they're gonna spend $350 again. Like, this is crazy. Well, I don't know. If Sony can charge you for upgrades, I think Nintendo can charge you for a better system, a slightly better system for this is wild. I'm even talking about this. Like, this is even a possibility. People are just willingly saying, hey, We're gonna pay a full $350 again plus tax for this barely improved Switch system. This is wild. What the F, Nintendo? I'm losing my absolute S right now. Let's go. So this dude's excited about paying $350 again. $300+ again for a system. Okay. I don't see any check marks calling this out either. This is kind of crazy because I don't see any check marks saying like, well, this is kind of rip off. Nobody with a check mark is calling this out. Well, that wasn't what I was looking for. Oh well, hopefully whenever Nintendo does DIing, I don't know what he's trying to say, to put even a modicum or more power into the Switch brand, that new system is backwards compatible. Hard pass if you already have a Switch, or unless you play strictly handheld. What kind of lazy ass naming? What is the official name of this? What's the official name? Meet the newest entry of the Nintendo Switch family, Nintendo Switch OLED model. I guess just an OLED model is the name of it. The new name. Yeah, so I'm gonna conclude it right here, man. I think this is a lazy port. This is a lazy amount of effort that Nintendo is doing that they're gonna make a lot of money on. It's just insane, and people are just losing their minds. Nintendo influencers say, "Hey, this is so amazing! Oh my God, it's happening!" Really, they just made an OLED screen, really, in a LAN port, and you're losing your mind about this stuff? Like, this is wild. Like, this is crazy right here, but definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Do you think Nintendo's ripping off his fan base once again? I don't know. Maybe you're excited about this new Switch OLED model. Let me know down below. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.